Yeah, hi, hello, welcome back to my channel, That's Princess Things. So in these SQL tutorials, we have seen many things till now. Haven't watched those videos, go through those videos and you will get clarity on more things. So before starting these videos, watch those videos which are in our playlist called SQL tutorials, in which each and every part will be in a ordered way. So go through those previous parts and after watch this video so that you will have better clarity on these SQL commands and everything. So subscribe to my channel and click the bell icon below to get notified each time when we upload a new video so that you will never miss any update. So click on the bell icon, don't forget that thing. So let's start this series of this video. The SQL select into statement. Now we are discussing about the select into statement. Basically we seen select and insert and anything we have seen. But what is meant by this select into? This select into is a statement which copies data from one table into a new table. This copies, for example, if you want to copy a particular table, table having some fields and contents and everything. You want to copy, you need a temporary copy of that table or any copy of that table. You want to create a copy of that one table data. So you want to create a new table, not a copy from any other table which is already created. But I want a copy of the table to have a new table of that copy of that new table. To create a new table, we have to use this select into, and copy one from one table to a new table, we use this select into. Like copying all the columns into a new table, not a already defined table, but a new table we have to create by using this select into. Yes, we have seen here the syntax. Like select star into new table we have to write, from which selecting to into what a new table name, and you have to specify that external DB. For example, if you want to create in a DB, which a database which you have created already, then no need to specify that particular DB name. For example, you want to create other than the you want to copy the table from the not in this DB but other DB, you want to copy the table should be in other, then you have to specify that DB name here in external DB. Next, from what we are copying, from old table name also you have to specify from followed by from. And where condition, at what condition you want to copy, that condition is not a mandatory one, you can give as your need. And next, copy only some columns in the table. You don't want to copy all the columns of a table one into new table, so then you can take that few columns from the old table and then copy into the new table. If it is in an external DB, you have to specify that in external DB. Likewise, this is the following syntax. There, the new table will be created with the column names and the types as specified in the old table. The column names should be specified in the old table. How they will be, that will be same copied in the new table also. Okay, you can create a new column names as using alias as class. You can also give your user defined name by using this aliasing thing. That is nothing but by the keyword as class. Okay, everyone know about this as we seen in the previous chapters and videos. So go through those videos to know better clarity about this, what is meant by as and aliasing things. Is a dummy name which we given for a row of a column name. Next, we have a select into examples. Here we have this SQL statement which creates a backup copy of our customers. Customer tables is there. From that, I am selecting or copying into this customer backup 2017 is the one table. This is in the same database, so no need to specify the database by using in class. If you want to create it in another database, then you have to use this in class to copy table from one table to a new table which is in another database. Like see here the example, and compare these two things. Here I am selecting the same thing, but here I am using in backup.mdb. So what here going on means you are selecting the particular data from the customers and copying into the new table which is a customer backup 27. Here within the database we are using, so no need of in clause, and here we are copying into the another database, so you have to use this in clause. So this is the things. I think everyone is clear by using this, how to copy data from one table to another new created table. So yeah, these are the things. Not only the one particular column or a total. Here we are using a star. It means all the columns you are selected. But now you can select only few columns to copy into a new table likewise. And also you can copy only the specified things, like you want a customer who are from the country Germany. Likewise, you can do by giving where class, like where country is equal to Germany. I want to only copy these particular items, where you can give that condition by using this where class. Or you can copy data more than one table in a new table. You don't want to copy only single data, you want to copy two tables into a one table. Then how can you do? First you have to join those two tables and then copy into the new table. Like here is the syntax, like select customers dot customer name and orders dot id. I want these two columns into a new copied one from what we are getting from customer tables, and left join with orders table. The two tables were joined, then we get these columns. On what condition? This the matched column, which is the customer id from customers, and the orders should be same. On this condition we are going to map that or join that particular thing. So select into can be used to create an empty table using a schema of using the schema of old table. We are creating a new table by using this select into. Just add an where class to that causes a query to return no data. If you want to return anything no data, then you will have to use this where class. Here you can see the example, like select star into new table from old table, where you can use where class. That you should not create a, just add a where class that causes the query to return no data. If you don't want to return any data from this query, you can just add this where class. This is the way thing which we use. Next, we have another thing called SQL insert into select statement. What is meant by insert into select statement? Previously, we have seen select into, but what is this insert into? What happens when select into takes place? Like we have a old table, and we have a copying for copying the particular table. We are creating a new table and then copying by using this select into. But when we want to copy the particular data from one table to already defined one previous table, which is already having data or records in one table, and also I want to copy some particular data from one table to the already defined table without affecting any records in that particular table, then we use this insert into select statement. Like insert into select statement copies data from one table and insert it into another table. It doesn't create a new table, it just inserts into the another table which you have specified, like that. Like is insert into statement select acquires the data types in the source and target table matches. Like the data types, if any matches, it will include in that. That is, the existing records in the target table are unaffected. You got my point? I will have two tables. One is the source table, one is the target table, where you want to copy the source data into a target one. Then the targeted table will not be affected. So data is on this table will be remain same, and this copied will be into the next records, will be copied as a next records without unaffecting the already present data. Likewise, this is nothing but insert into statement, that copying all the columns from one table to another without creating a new table. It will copy data from already from one table to already created table. Like you can see here, select into table 2, insert into table 2. I am inserting into table 2 from what we are selecting from table 1, where condition you can specify here. Next, copy only columns from one table to another, not all the things for you can give specific columns also. Like insert into table 2, I am inserting in these columns, like selecting what columns. You have to select the particular columns from the table 1, that columns only inserted into table 2. Where clause is the optional, we can write any condition for performing these actions. And here is a demo which we are using customers table and suppliers table for these examples. Let's see one by one to get more clarity on this. Let's see, this is an SQL statements which has a suppliers and customers thing, and where we have let's see this example. Yeah, insert into customers, where customer name, city and country, these columns only I am inserting into customers table, which are from the suppliers one, where suppliers which are having supplier name, city, country, or from the suppliers, I am inserting these things into the customer tables. Let's try this example, then you will get clarity more on that. Let's see. Initially we are having a The customers thing which are having 91 records here you can see, and for suppliers we having 3 records, right? Let's see what will happen if you're going to run this particular statement. Yeah, you have made changes to the databases, and that is rows affected 29 rows are affected. That is nothing but here you can see customers we have added 120 items are there. Previously it is 91 and now it is having 120, like 21 rows will be added which are from the suppliers. Sorry, shippers I have seen 3 previously, which is nothing but suppliers having 29 records which are added to the consumers. We can see here, like we are getting without affecting the data in the customers of 91 records. We are just copied the suppliers records on this particular table like that. So if you want to print that customers table, then you can see you will get all these attached copies, like select star from customers. I want to delete these things. Select star from customers. Let's see, you will see you'll get 120 records which are having suppliers records also, which are 29 or supplier records, and these are all the things. Likewise, you will get added the copy of those tables into that already predefined table without affecting the data. You can do by using this insert into statement. I think everyone is clear with this insert into statement. If you have any doubt, please do this, try it yourself, then you will get clarity on these things. Like if you want to copy suppliers into customers also, you can do. You can just change the tab from like this. You can give select supplier name and postal. You want to all the columns also, you can fill all the columns, not only few columns. You can also give all the columns, and you can also use where class in that, where countries only Germany I want to copy in that. Okay, you can do that thing also by using this where class. Like the things will go on by using this insert into select. We have select into and select insert into select also. So get clarity on these things. What is the difference between each and everything, what they perform, what will it refers to, and what it represents. You have to understand while performing actions on these things. And next we have a one main thing called case statement. What is this case statement? As we generally know, any programming language will consist this case operator, right? Case statements is goes through the conditions and returns a value when the first condition is met, like if then else statement, like that, right? So once a condition is true, it will stop the reading and return the result. If there is no condition or true, it remains false in the else clause. Okay, if there is no else part, then there is no conditions are true, then it returns a null value. As with case is a normal case which we have seen in many things. So this is the syntax for that. Like case, you have to give when, you have to specify the condition, and then if the condition is true, then what you have to do, perform, then the particular result have to perform, or to particular statements have to done. Likewise, then what is the result you have to return, you can return. And next condition, next the case is to for checking many more conditions, we go for the case, right? And next we have an else part which has a result. If any one of the if no one conditions is fail, like true in that once, then it will comes to else thing and returns the result. If else part also have no condition or true, then it will returns a null value from this case. Like you have to read the particular constant, you will get clarity on this. Like you can once read the case statement goes through the conditions and returns a value when the first condition is met. If any first condition met, it will returns a true value. So once the condition is true, it will stop reading and then return the result. If one condition is true, it will stop the execution of state, right? If no conditions are true, it returns a else clause. Else clause it will return if no one condition may be true. In that else part also, if there is no condition or true, then it will returns a null value. Okay. So this is the syntax. Now we are using a demo table called order details, where order details having order ID, order details ID, and product ID and quantity. Like see example case, like what they are asking, a SQL statement goes through the conditions and return a value when the first condition is met. Like what they are asking, see order ID I am selecting and quantity I am selecting, and case what I am selecting, quantity type I am selecting from order details. But how we are selecting this quantity text? like while the case here up to here is the case structure. What they are given, when the quantity is greater than 30, then what I have to return, the text will be the quantity is greater than 30. I am given the text, the result will be this. The quantity is greater than 30, I have to print. If the quantity is equal to 30, the quantity is 30, I have to return. If this two fails, then it will go to else, the quantity is under 30. So let's try this example to get more clarity on that. Yeah, here is the output. We are running on this. We are getting a 3 columns, which is of order ID and quantity, and one is quantity text, where we get these 3 things. If any one of the satisfy, like quantity is greater than 30, then quantity is greater than 30. Here quantity is 12, it is under 30, we get these conditions fails and this condition also fails. The else condition will be printed, the quantity is under 30. We can check with the quantity which is greater than 30. Yeah, we have this 100, which is catched by the first condition, then particular result will be printed, that is the quantity is greater than 30. Likewise, this is nothing but case statement, which is very easy, basic thing we can use in many programming languages. Here the simple thing is we have this else block also in this SQL case statement, right? Here you can order the customers by city. If the city is null, then order by country. Here you can also do by using this case structure while you are sorting the particular orders. Like I am getting the customer name, city, and country from the customer. So I am ordering by, I am deciding on which factor I can order. Like by sorting, on which order I have to sort by you. I am selecting that thing by using this case statement. Like case, when city is null, then go to country. If city is not there for a particular record, then you have to return that. What this return, it had to return a city, then order by city. Likewise, what you are doing, if the city is null, then order by country we are doing. Let's try this example. Yeah, here we go by running the SQL. This is a Trite editor, which is very helpful with this W3 schools are providing us. Here you can see 91 records where we have sorted. If the city is null, for example, any city is null, we can check. Yeah, if any city is null, then you have to sort it by country. Likewise, first this case will be in the braces will be first executed, then it will give the result. That result will be comes here, or sort by, you can directly give here as sort by city. The column name should be similar one. Sort by city, you can directly sort it. 91 records will be there. Or if you don't want to sort by city, you can sort it by country. But what if the country name should be null? Then you will go to that thing, or to have to sort like that. Then you can use that case also, so that you will get the things clear. Like good results will come if you go through these type of things to sort. So that will help you to get effective results out of that particular database. So this is nothing but a case examples, all the things syntax. So that's all for today. Thanks for watching. If you have any doubts regarding to these selecting to or insert into select on the case statements or group by having, and many more videos are there. So watch all those videos. If you have any doubts in those videos, feel free to comment in the comment section. We will definitely reply to your comments. If you're having any doubts, you can go through this website and try it yourself. Practice is most important for these kind of things. These are the simple things which you usually forgot if the days passes. So once you tried by your own, then you will never forget these small things. So that's all for today. If you like this video, give a big thumbs up below, so that will boost up our confidence to go through many more topics or concepts, and to many more tutorials we will plan like this. So subscribe to my channel and click the bell icon below. Thanks for watching. Bye bye.